While we were away, we had a quick call. The caller had to leave, so I had to take it real quick. And they had a simple question. Should I buy a home in today's marketplace? That's a really good question. I don't know the answer to that. I don't have a crystal ball. But I do know, and by the way, thank you, caller, for calling in. By the way, I do know that if you do buy a house today, there are some risks that are coming with it. And when I say that, I mean you don't know what you're getting in today's market. These houses, if they were sitting on the, if they were sitting vacant for, let's say, a year or two, there could be mold problems. There could be other problems. There could be problems with the house that were, latent defects that no one knows about, or that, it could have a Chinese drywall house still. They're still out there, as crazy as it sounds. You want to make sure you do your homework on buying a house. Number two, how do you know you're getting a good deal on the property? I mean, right now, it seems prices can't go any lower. But 2.5 years ago, we were saying, when's the top going to hit? Prices can't get any higher. And nobody's got a crystal ball to see whether or not you're getting a good deal. But this mortgage mess going on, these 3 banks and a lot of other mortgage servicers are getting sued, and it's going to get ugly, folks. I'm being honest with you. And I hate to keep beating a dead horse. But the reality is, how do you know you're getting a good title in today's market? You go buy a house on the foreclosure courthouse steps, and you say, all right, good, I bought this house, I paid cash for it. Do you really know you're getting a house? And I know Florida's got a notice provision, and a couple people called me on that after the radio show today saying, well, what about Florida's notice provision? Quite frankly, folks, I don't know if you can protect yourself in a wrongful foreclosure situation. Let's say, for example, I buy a house on the courthouse steps, but the prior guy who foreclosed never owned the title, never had the title. So now that wrongful foreclosure process gets challenged, and the homeowner moves back into the house. And they sue the guy who foreclosed on them, saying, you never had title. Where does that leave me? I've paid for the house, yet I don't have a house. I may have a title, but that may be no good. So that's a really, really scary proposition for a lot of people. Now, again, I don't want to sound like I'm a doomsday or a conspiracy theorist or something. These are just real issues that are going to need to be addressed before this whole mess is over. So getting back to the question, should I buy a house in today's market? I don't know. I would like to say, yeah, you're going to get a good deal, but I really can't say that in good faith to you, ma'am, it was. I apologize, but I really can't say that in good faith. So again, thank you for the call. There's a lot of issues going on. Before you jump into anything, do your homework, do your homework, do your homework.